to make sure you keep it level. Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to fit balustrades. As you can see, I've already fitted some before. I'm going to show you a demonstration how I'm going to fit this one. First thing I did was, I just did a pre-cut. I used a bit of tape there so that when I take the tape off, I can, tape's off, I can fit a rubber, this little rubber. Now the reason why I'm fitting this rubber is, if you come over here, when you feed this end through the hole, you don't want to leave a hole for water or stuff to get into, so you cap it with a little bit of rubber. So I put my rubber in, we feed that through, all the way to the end. Right. Nice and easy, nothing too hard, you can see, straight through. Let's stop it about there. So I'll feed that in the hole. Obviously I've already pre-drilled these holes. And I fit this end into here, like so. Alright, and then I'll just sit this there for the moment. So go back to this end, and I need to, before I cut the cable, I need to fit one of these on this side. And we'll just do this and I will show you in a second. If you have a look. You can see the ones I've done already. If you come up above, you see I've already screwed some in. Alright, so I'm back. What I do now is I pull this through. That's it. I like to get it to about there, just so that it's just poking its head through. Alright, done. Did that there like that. Come to this side. Now, what I need to do is to measure and cut this so that I can get the right distance. What I do is I know that this finishes. I know it finishes about there. Okay. So what I do is I hold this across to here, and what I'm aiming for is to make sure there's a little bit of slack in it. Okay. And we said it's about there. So I get a little bit of tape, and again the reason why I'm using the tape is so that when I cut it, it doesn't blister up. Enough. So measure once, check twice, we'll go back again, and again we said it's about there, and we'll cut about there, just past halfway. Alright. Yeah, in a minute. So, sunglasses and earmuffs, as it must. Alright, now let's have a look. So we feed this into here, right? And what I want to do now is, that's a bit too tight, I'm going to back it off a little. So I just want a little bit of slack. I get some of this tape. And I want to mark where I want this to end. It's roughly about there. Check. That's fine. Alrighty. So just check again. And beautiful. Take that out. Take that out. So I will use this tool to crimp it on, or swage it as they say. So I'll just bring that up a little. Come here. I normally sit this end in, and on this side, if you point this way, I just make sure it's not too far, not too far in. It's about level with that, and then I sit this little cable in there like that. Alright, and again, roughly about there. So I'll put a bit more pressure on it. Just check that. That's correct. That's correct. Alright, now I'll squash it. Make sure that's tight. Hand pump, that's already starting to get pressure. Now if you have a look, you can see it's slowly starting to squash it. Now if you come here, I can show you how much force I'm using. And it's a lot of force. That's it. Enough to bend the bar. So then we back this off. And come over here. You can pull this out. Tape off, sit that in. Alright, I like to clip this in too, just to keep everything uniform. It goes in there and set it like that. So, over here, I grab any red pliers. I'm going to do it with that, so I'm going to end it up. Yeah. So I can just hold it from your hand and I will start to tighten it. Now I need to hold it from there because normally you have both ends showing, but because I wanted this to look nice and clean, I've got to physically hold it with a pair of pliers. You can see now the tension's already pretty good. We'll just nip it up that little bit more. Alright, and that's it. And there you go. Didn't take long to do it all. Have a good day.